Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Well, guess what we have for you today? A brand new product from Fenty Beauty. This is the Fenty Eye Fix Eye Brightener. But it's not just an eye brightener, it's a concealer as well. It's for brightening the eyes. I'm also going to talk about using it as a base for eyeshadow, and it also can be used as a concealer for hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and for little red spots that we, especially me, get around our face. I just have the most allergy-ridden red nose just from sniffle, sniffle. I get red there. So we're gonna show how to use it. Now, why am I holding up two? I went ahead and picked up two shades. These guys are $25 each, so that can get a little bit pricey. And normally I just use the same color concealer under my eyes as I do on the rest of my face, and I get away with it just fine. But for this, I thought I would give it a try and get a lighter, brighter shade for under the eyes, which is what it's supposed to do, but also get a little bit of a yellower shade to cover up any redness on the rest of my face. Two separate issues: sunken eyes, red spots. So I decided to go for two, and I'm glad I did, but I'll give you my thoughts after we do a demo and try it on. Let me just say one thing in case you have seen this product. I went into the store. I was looking online and I had some in my cart and I was examining them and I was thinking about it, and I thought, wait a minute. So I'm a neutral, cool for neutral, warm for neutral, but what it didn't say, it didn't talk about whether or not the cool for neutral was for cooler neutral skins, and if the warm for neutral was for warm neutral skins, or if it was to warm up your cool neutral. You know what I'm saying? It didn't tell me the purpose, and I couldn't tell if the shade description, stay with me here, was describing the shade or describing what you need the shade to do. Rebecca, you're making it so much more complicated, perhaps, but trust me, go online and look at the shade descriptions and tell me if you're not confused as well, to be honest. So I went ahead and went into store, which I can now do here in Southern California, and you might not be able to. And I played around with them a little bit in store by we put them on a little clear shield. You still can't put them on your face, but we put them on a little clear shield and kind of held it up, and I actually think I did okay. I'm going to demonstrate and show you the shades I got. Two different ones, one kind of a pale neutral to go under my eye, and one a little bit yellower to try to cover up some red. So it really depends what you're trying to do and on your skin tone. So first you have to go by your skin tone. Look and see if you're fair, look and see if you're light medium, look and see if you're darker or deep, then go with what it is that you're looking to do. You want something with a little bit of yellow if you want to cover some red. You want something that's a little bit more neutral or a little bit pinker or cooler if you want to tone your eyes. I'm a neutral, but I got a little bit of a pink for under the eyes. So I can answer any questions that you guys have below, but like I said, pink to kind of cool down the eyes and make them brighter, and then a little bit yellower for red spots. Kind of keep that in mind and also go with your skin tone, because let me tell you, the choices on these are tricky. I'm going to come back with nothing on my face but a little bit of foundation, and then I'm going to show you me playing with these, and I'll let you make your own decision. Okay, I'm assuming that you guys are as curious as I am really. What I have picked up are two shades. So I've got one for under my eyes and one for kind of the red areas around my face. So let me tell you what's going on here before we start the demo. I actually do not suffer from puffiness or dark circles under the eyes. Before you get envious, you won't be when I tell you this. My issue under my eyes is that my eyes get kind of sunken, like a tired, old looking, like sunken. So I'm going to try to take care of that with shade 4. So I got two shades here. This is shade 4 and shade 7. So I'm going to try to take care under the eyes of shade 4 because shade 4 has a little bit of it's going to neutralize under, well, we'll see if it works. And then I got a slightly yellower shade, shade 7, that's kind of a gold, more of a deep butter shade. And that little bit of yellow in it should neutralize the redness. I get a lot of redness around my nose from allergies, and I get red spots, so, you know. Okay, I have a Sonia G brush here with undyed goat hair, so that would work for cream, but I'm also going to be using the good old fingies, which is what everybody's been using in the Instagram posts that I have seen. So let's open her up here. Let's see if I can. So this is number 4, and I'm going to start with number 4 under my eyes. Let's see if it works. What do I have on my face already, you might wonder? I wear shade 210 and everything Fenty, and this is actually the powder foundation, which I happen to like very, very much. So I have that on. I have never had a cream or liquid product lifted off, but we'll see that too. So this goes for a few different things. Okay, so here is shade 4, very bright. Let's see what this does under my eyes, shall we? Now, I can also put some concealer under this or over this. Okay, little goes a long way. I'm gonna run this up on my eyes too to kind of help that it color corrects a little bit, almost like an eye primer would. And I am going to go off camera and put some makeup on over this. I shouldn't have put it on both eyes. So what I'll do is I'll stop there and I'll kind of color correct there. What do you guys think? I mean, I know that I have a little bit there that I wasn't thinking and stuck on there, but what do you think? I think it definitely has made this eye, because I ran it over the lid too. It's definitely made this eye brighter. The question is, has it given a raccoon look? Does it look like I am off to pull a bank heist and I have my mask on? Well, let's see. And of course, when I come back and have some makeup on, then we will really see. The idea would be to brighten, but for me, as I said, I need it to almost do a miracle and pull up. Now, for those of you watching, please know that I am not tugging on the skin on my eyes. I am being very, very gentle. You guys are so sweet. You always warn me, don't hurt your eyes. So I promise you that I am not. Okay, so that is actually, I think, working. It is brighter from here to here, but remember, I'm going to add some makeup. The question is, oops, I just put a little on there. The question is, will it be too brightening? Too brightening, of course, would be looking like I'm wearing a mask. All right, now let's try shade 7. Okay, I went off camera in between these two shade additions just to give a little look-see of my own, and I don't think it is making any sort of raccoon eyes. I think it definitely is brightening. I think I look more awake, and I'm not very awake today, so I think we've had some success. Let's see what this shade 7 is going to do to redness. Now, take a good look, please. This is my mirror in the way here. Take a good look at this redness here. This is what I'm going to attempt to cover up. And I had a few choices. Again, I was thinking of getting 5, but I thought 5 might get a little bit too yellow. Okay, so this has a little bit more of a yellow cast to it. And this time I will pay attention and only do this side of my face. See what you think. I have had great success, if you saw my video, with the Pat McGrath Yellow Under Eye Powder. I've used that and it's really helped with redness, but it would be also nice to have, again, I'm just gently tapping here. I'm not pulling on the skin. I don't need that. It would be nice to also have a cream product that would do that. Okay, here is concealed. Here is alone, natural, with just a little bit of foundation. Not a lot of foundation. I see a difference. How about up here? So my skin is peeling a little bit because I've started using the Sunday Riley retinol, and I'm still using it, right now I'm using it every other day, so it's making my skin peel just a little bit and maybe just a tad bit red. So this is probably just what the doctor ordered. I should be really using the brush here. Okay, so now that we have one side done, let's do the other side, and this time I'll use the brush. So we can try a few different ways of applying. Sometimes I think nothing really beats the fingers, but I actually think that's a nice product. What do you think, guys? Let's dot a little bit on while we're at it here. Let's dot a little bit on. This should also hide some discoloration. Can I just take a little bath in it? Would that be okay if I took a little bath in it? Okay. So I'm just kind of blending. There's a lot of brushes you can use. I would probably also use a concealer brush, but I'm just using an eye brush here. Why not? I add it on hand. So a little bit brighter there. Interesting. What do you think? Let me put some makeup over the top and let's talk about this, and I'll see if there's any areas I should be touching up as well. Okay, I threw on just a little bit of makeup. I didn't touch actually any of the eye fix that we put on, either the little red areas or under and around the eye. It made a really nice eyeshadow base because it really dries down almost like to almost like a powder finish, which you wouldn't think would be good for your eyes, but I mean, it has that kind of really flat texture. Reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer, if you've ever tried that. A real kind of flat, smooth area. So eyeshadow went over it really well. I wore it over my powder foundation. It didn't lift. I didn't add anything to it. I feel, and this is just me personally, and I guess I could be wrong, but I feel like it really does kind of bring my eyes forward because, like I said, I have trouble with my eyes kind of looking sunken in, and I feel like this brings it forward, plus the slightly yellower shade kind of helped with the red. I do not think I could have used the same shade here and in this area here. I could have. I do that with my concealer, get away with it just fine. No one's stopping me on the street and pointing and laughing or anything like that. Not that anyone would. I'm just saying, I'm getting away with that. But I am happy that I got 2 shades here so that I could have one just for brightening the eyes. But I'm also going to use it as a shadow primer for sure. And I'm liking that covering up the red around my nose. I didn't do anything else, you guys. I haven't even powdered. Just put on a little bit of eye makeup, a little bit of liquid blush, which went over the Fenty powder great, a little bit of lipstick. I'm ready to go enjoy the rest of the day. I like this product. I'll tell you, I didn't like the eavesdrop. I was very tentative in my review and I never did come around. I tend to have a first impression. I usually kind of stay with it. I will keep playing with this, but I'm telling you, I like it. But darn it, if those shades are not confusing, and if you can't go into a store, you're gonna be confused. Again, if you are a light, medium, neutral like me, I am doing the 4 and the 7. But let me know. I've also seen them in person, so drop any questions below and I will let you know. Let me know what you maybe are torn on. I would love to hear your comments and thoughts. Is this another concealer you don't need, or is it something a little different? I'm going with something a little different, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I hope you did. And if you haven't already done so, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.